Hi everybody, thank you for your time. We know you have a tight agenda, so we're here to present you an investment plan for a manufacturing plant for Snapple. So here's our agenda for today. We're going to go through the current situation, the solutions we're recommending, and the implementation plan. The objective of this presentation is to show you what we suggest is a completely new way of doing business in Snapple. We recommend to build a new manufacturing company in order to bottle our products. For that, we need an investment of $3.1 million. As you know, Snapple was founded in 1972 by two Brooklyn boys and his friend Arnie. It started with the production and commercialization of carbonated apple juice, and now we have a huge range of products, 59 flavors that go from sports drink to iced tea to fruit products. And what we're going to show you is short-term solutions and long-term solutions that at the end we're going to come up with $3 million. And we hope you think that this is the best way to do business today.
Current situation. We are the market leader with a 60% of the ready-to-drink tea market. Our closest competitors are Nestea and Lipton, both with 19% of the market share. Our net sales amounted to $231 million last year, which represents an increase of 144%. For this year, we expect to reach $496 million, which represents a 125% increase. As you can see in the graph, we have a very seasonal demand, which focuses on the summertime. That 75% of our production, we do it through two major bottling companies, and the 25% we do it using local and regional producers. Current issues. We are suffering a very severe product shortage due to unexpected growth in sales and limit capability. What we do is that we decide the production plan of each year in January, and we sit down with two major bottling companies and sign the contracts. What happened is that we reach our maximum capability on May, and we have not enough products on the shelves. This is very, very difficult for us because we have an upcoming test campaign for Snapple. We are receiving a lot of pressure for our competition. Lipton just released an ad campaign that Snapple claims that is real brew when we are actually real powder. So for the first time since 1992, our first place in the market is being compromised.
We need to solve this problem as soon as possible. We can't afford losing more market share, and neither to lose the inertia we've achieved with our sales. So, what we propose as a short-term solution is to treat the product line altogether in order to increase production capacity. We know that the only way to increase production capacity is by reducing SKUs. So, by every 4 SKUs reduced, we can increase in 1% our production capacity. What we propose is to get rid of about 21 SKUs. The 21 SKUs sold less represent only approximately 1% of our sales. So, by getting rid of these 21 products, we can increase in about 5.25% our production capacity. This 5.25% means an increase of 800,000 units. This is shown in the graph. In the red rectangle, we can see the increment in the production capacity. Imagine that those 800,000 cases we produced in lemon tea. This is going to mean an increase in 30% in the production of our lemon tea, which is our star product. All these actions shouldn't come along separately. We need to cover them all with a marketing program. The marketing program is going to help us to reinforce lemon tea consumption and also to offset competitors' strategy.
Long-term solutions. As you know, 100% of our production is outsourced. Therefore, that leaves us with no flexibility in order to react for demand variations. So we came up with two alternatives for a long term. First of all is to establish a Snapple-owned plant, and it will be in the Northeast region. Why? Because most of our market is in the Northeast region. We will have nine lines of production, and the implementation time will be one product line per month. We will have a capacity of about 2.5 millions for the 2003 estimation we made. The other option is to either establish a self-owned plant in Mexico or to outsource with someone in the northwest part of Mexico. Why? Because we can attack the southwest market, that is the second main important market for us. With this, we could have market expansion, also a flexible contract, and as you know, importation costs are lower than the benefit of having cheaper labor costs. After evaluating both alternatives, we came up that establishing a self-owned plant in the United States will be the best option. In order to establish a plant, we will need an investment of $3.1 million. We think that the Mid-East region is the best location for our plant. Why? Because of the advantages that a state like Missouri will give us. One of these advantages are the low land value costs. Another advantage are the skilled and comparable low labor costs. There are nearby procurement facilities those are the raw materials that are cheaper than the costs. Another advantage is that we could have logistics synergies with our current outsourced suppliers. And another advantage is that we will have logistic facilities available for different transportation modes. That gives us an advantage that we can not only attack the Northeast region, but also all the south of the United States.
Once we have presented the investment costs for the infrastructure project, we will take a look at the sales and the level of production that the manufacturing plant will produce over the next 10 years. As we can see, the plant will be running at full capacity until 2003. That's a 10-year period. However, we can use the overcapacity that won't be utilized for the first 9 years in outsourcing projects. This could generate extra income for the company and allow for greater flexibility to handle demand peaks in different scenarios. Next, we will take a look at the gross margin of the project. As we can see, the gross margin increases as time goes by. This is a result of the economies of scale that we expect from the project. As we can see, in 1995 we expect a gross margin of 33.5%, while in 2003, just 10 years later, we are expecting a gross margin of about 40.5%. The economies of scale that the project will produce, or that we expect that the project produces, comes from increasing volume, a more efficient production, and a more productive workforce as a result of the learning curve. Well, also, the average cost per liter will decrease from $2.17 to $1.85 per liter. This is an achievement also of economies of scale. Next, we will take a look at the economic valuation of the project.